I was heading out of the Union Cave to go and meet up with one of the day siblings, and take a look at what I found, the female Zubat. Now this is something that, oh great, supersonic. Hopefully I'm going to be able to, no, you know what, screw putting it to sleep, I'm just going to chuck a ball right away and see what happens. But yeah, as I was about to say, I need one of those in order to breed the Zubat that I'm actually going to use. I'm going to breed it with the male Hoot Hoot I caught way back at the beginning, obviously. So, now that that's done, I won't even have to need to worry about it anymore. I am fully equipped and ready to breed that Zubat whenever I reach the daycare. So, I'm going to head back to Route 29 now to meet that day sibling and see what she has to give me. This isn't Route 29, this is the Pokémon Center just next to the Union Cave entrance. I just wanted to show you Togepi hatching from its egg. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have stopped recording at all because it took like, 10 minutes? And there's also something new in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. When that Togepi egg hatches, Professor Elm is supposed to give you a call. Sometime today would be nice. I don't think it's supposed to take that long. Gastly, what do you think? Coming along happily? Oh, screw you. Okay, there we go. Maybe, I don't know what triggered that, but whatever. Pokemon hatched from that egg, well, I was there, and I saw it. But, anyway, he's asking me to come and show him what kind of Pokemon it is, and that's not so far out of the way, so we'll be heading there next. Okay, Route 29 now. This is the first of the day siblings, Tuscany of Tuesday. She gave you a pink bow in Gold Silver Crystal, which boosts normal type moves, but in this one she gives you the Twisted Spoon, which boosts psychic type moves instead. And one thing about the day siblings in this game is that once you've met them all, if you talk to them a second time, they're going to give you... You know that woman in Sunny Shore who gave you ribbons depending on the day of the week? Well, they're going to give you those ribbons as well, but you first need to have encountered all the day siblings first. I don't think I'm going to be covering that because, hey, it's just ribbons, and I'm already going to be showing the locations of each day sibling throughout this LP anyway. So, I thought the egg hatched. What? I have it in my party! What? Oh! I think I get it. I think I gotta put it in my lead. Though, wondering how come he knew that Gastly wasn't the one. And it seems that I had the right idea. I needed to have it as my lead. And as far as I know, there's no Pokemon like this in Johto, then, just one quick question. Feel free to not answer it, but, if it's not supposed to be in Johto, then why is it in the Johto Dex to begin with? Yeah, I know, gameplay reasons, but you know me, I like to, poke fun at the story whenever it doesn't make sense. And yeah, Everstone, lousiest prize ever, only really useful for breeding purposes. Otherwise, it's as far as its intended purpose is the original purpose of preventing Pokemon from evolving. It's completely freaking useless, so, it's just going to remain in my bag forever and ever and ever. On Thursdays, on Route 36 in the area we can access right now, that's east of the Sudowoodo. You can talk to Arthur of Thursday, and he's going to give you a Heartstone, which increases the power of Rock-type moves by 20%. Alright, today is Friday, which means it's time to meet up with the third of the day siblings, Frida. She gives me a Poison Barb, which is yet another one of those type-boosting items. This one's for the Poison type, obviously boosts them by 20%, and you'll be shocked how good it makes Poison-type moves. Well, the competitive nerd in me says, nothing can make Poison-type moves any good. So, if nothing can, a lousy type-boosting item like that, well, I don't like its chances, to say the least. And by the way, before you bring it up, no, I could not resist making one last Friday joke for the road. And yes, you don't need to tell me, I know the song's been pulled from YouTube. So I guess this is going to be turning into a test of who actually watches the whole video before commenting. Which I'm certain some people will fail. Some people always fail when given the opportunity. And by the way, I checked the map before the Union Cave, and my hunch was right. The layout was modified a bit from the originals. The area that I'm in right now, it was accessed through a ladder and gold, silver, crystal, and it was located further south in the cave. And Rock Tomb TM, don't have any plans for that, whatever. And, oh wow, the Rattatas in this place? I don't remember that part of the deal. Oh well, I guess this means Chikorita is gonna get to fight a bit here, and it's very close to evolving, by the way. It evolves at level 16, and yeah, this reminds me of what Cerebi was saying when the game first came out. He found Rattatas so common that in the Discovery thread, he wrote that he actually can't believe he's saying that, but he misses Bidoof. Yeah, that's what he said. Rattatas are so common in this game that he missed Bidoof. Now, that's not a good sign. Another one. Not only do I not remember there being any Rattatas here, but I don't especially remember them being so common. By the way, I almost forgot while I was backtracking all the way back to Route 229 to meet Tuscany. My Gastly learned Confuse Ray, so I deleted Curse, because I don't think I'm gonna need Curse anymore. And even if I do need a status move, well, Confuse Ray and Hypnosis are going to do rather nicely. Anyway, we're in a cave. This might take a while to clear, so this is a perfect opportunity to bring up the fact that during the second week of the month of July, I will not be posting any new videos. Those of you who are members of the TSG community will probably know why. It is going to be time for the Speed Gamers Star Wars Marathon. Their annual week-long summer marathon is going to begin on July 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's scheduled to end exactly 7 days later. And this time they're going to be raising money for the Red Cross to provide relief to the people who have been affected by the tornado season in America. From what I've been told, it's been a really bad tornado season. Lots of tornadoes, lots of victims, so lots of money is going to be needed to provide relief to those people. Personally, I'm not too familiar with tornadoes because, well, as you all know, I live in Canada, and our main problem here is snowstorms. But to be quite honest, give me 2 feet of snow over a tornado any day. I mean, I hate snowstorms. I really do. But at least those don't have the potential to wreck your entire lives like tornadoes do. And as for the marathon itself, as I said, it's going to be a Star Wars marathon, but as far as I know, there's no official list of games to be played yet, for the simple reason that there are so many Star Wars games out there. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Even the folks at Activision would look at that list and say, damn, that's way too many freaking games. But yeah, no idea what games are going to be played. I'm going to update you on that whenever there is a list. Let's just say that I'm glad that I don't have to make those decisions, especially since I don't know anything about Star Wars. Well, I've seen the movies, but I don't have enough interest in it to, play any Star Wars games or stuff like that. But, yeah. July 8th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. That's when it begins, and I will be in attendance as usual. I will be in the chat. But I've been thinking if it's really a good idea for me to be in the chat and to use the name everyone knows me by. because it seems like whenever someone notices that I said something in the chat, well, let's just say that I get a bunch of spam, and I hate that. So, yeah, sort of starting to think about it, because it's getting that bad. Of course, it can't possibly get as bad as Chuggaaconroy. Obviously, anyone who's seen a TSG chat, whenever Chugga's name is mentioned so much as once, will know that it's a very hard place to live for a couple minutes after that. And speaking of Chugga zombies, fun little story. Well, I say fun. Not really fun when I first experienced it, but anyway, I was watching his most recent video, part 12 of Pikmin 2, and at one point there was a Pikmin that was unaccounted for because he had 99 in his battalion, but there were 100 currently on the world map, so I was wondering, what was that last Pikmin, because he lost a Pikmin earlier, a blue Pikmin, died from poison, and after that, for some reason, those three numbers at the bottom of the screen, the second one climbed back up to 100 for some weird reason, and Chugga checked, and he saw no Pikmin, sorry. I'm making the same mistake he did yesterday. Wow, awesome. Anyway, Chikorita has now killed enough Rattatas to evolve. So now, well, actually, I probably would have gone out of my way to evolve it since it was so close to begin with, and those extra stats might come in handy while fighting Bugsy and Silver afterwards. But yeah, as I was saying, I tried checking out the comments to see if anyone would have an answer as to what that 100 Pikmin was. Bad idea! Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. It's, taking a look at comments on a Chugga video is like taking a dive into raw sewage. I'm serious, that's what it is. Because I saw so many comments about, how your blue Pikmin died from poison, that's why you got 99. That's not what he was asking. Why was it that at the end of the video, he still had 100 on the map? What happened? He has no idea. I have no idea. But I know that it has nothing to do with the Pikmin actually dying. I have never touched a Pikmin game in my life, and I still know how the game works. But anyway, back to this game for a bit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and blitz to Azalea because my Nightshade PP is going down, 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 down. And I only have 15 of that afterwards. It's pretty much Lick all the way. And we've reached the point where Lick is fundamentally useless. So I'm just going to try and get to Azalea as fast as I can to heal my Gastly, refill the Nightshade PP here. I'm going to just try to... Wow, Lick did absolutely nothing. See what I meant when I said it did nothing? Oh, at least I can kill it with Nightshade. Hopefully that way I won't have to put up with the sleep since that's it. Oh, come on! Oh, bad idea. Fine, I'm going to bring out Bayleaf. Okay, and after that, I guess I'm gonna trigger a wild encounter and have Gastly wake up while it completely walls something. Hopefully, I think Gastly pretty much walls everything in this cave, and even if it doesn't, it's still level 20. That's a pretty damn high level for that point in the game. Heck, even I know that I'm a bit over leveled, but that's to be expected when you only use one Pokemon. Well, I would say two, but I'm not considering Bayleaf as a full-fledged party member, so let's settle for 1.5. So, still asleep, and yeah, it's using Harden. Fortunately, Nightshade doesn't give a hoot about Onyx's incredibly high defense, or Harden for that matter, so... Gastly finally woke up, and the rest of this fight is going to be a formality. So next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're going to head out of the Union Cave and head straight back in, and hopefully back out as well.